spent a lot of time playing as a kid, so it's one that's kind of near and dear. It's not that difficult of a game, but I do think it's a fun game, and it's cute enough that I should check. So, Eris, without any context, I want you to guess what is going on. And I'll explain as I go. But I want to hear your interpretation first. Oh. Ruh-roh. Over here, you bucket of bolts! Missed me! Over here, Mickey! Obviously, this one guy wants the power of the mouse. Yes! That is true. But any idea how he got captured, or, well, anything? Over here. We're safe in this spot, Mickey. This control panel can be damaged with your spin move. Use your spin move by pressing square. When that control panel is broken, come take care of this one. It's a very simple, easy tutorial. Scary monster. Press X for a small jump. Hold X to do a longer jump. Now spin move. And so it ends. Look, the mechanical arm's destruction revealed a secret room. You may take a moment to explore it if you'd like.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. When you're ready, come to me and we'll get out of here. Alright, so a lot of stuff. We are playing Epic Mickey, a platformer that released for the Nintendo Wii. What is that thing? What thing, Gus? Or the claw machine? Or what? 'Cause first off, we are in, if you know who Yen Sid is, Gus, he's a gremlin. You know, before the hit movie Gremlins, gremlins historically are little spirits that would cause problems with machinery. So, like, whenever the lights would go out or machine wasn't working, they'd be like, ah, damn, the damn gremlins again. And Disney was like, oh yeah, you know, that's a fun concept. What if we made, like, characters out of it? And so there are a bunch of gremlins in old Disney animations that, you know, have names and all different personalities, and they all have things to do with machinery. And that's an important part of this game, is that this is this horrid wasteland was originally a world created by Yen Sid, the sorcerer from the Fantasia movie, animation collection, whatever you want to call it, that created this world as a refuge for old and forgotten cartoons. And because it's a Disney game, specifically Disney cartoons, so you're going to get a lot of Disney history and things that people typically don't know about. For instance, that mad scientist we saw is an old character as well, and so is this, the rabbit we saw, who, if you don't know, predates Mickey Mouse. That was one of the first mascots that Disney had, which is Oswald the Rabbit. Be careful of that thinner pool. Remember, it can hurt you, so don't fall in. But while Yen Sid was making this paradise for, you know, old and forgotten cartoons, Mickey came along and stole his magic brush like the little fucking shit goblin that he is, and ruined everything. And now he has been dragged into that world where he has to fix his mistakes. Or make them worse. Because surprisingly, this game has choices. Not that I'll be doing any of the bad choices, because this game is far too cute. Yeah, Oswald. Oswald, benevolent and just ruler of Wasteland. And looking around, you see, like, these see-through objects, as well as, like, some things that are, like, cartoonier than others. And you'll see what role those play. Da-da-da-da. Well done, this is a collectible pin, one of many that you may find in Wasteland. Most of them are unique and commemorate specific events or places. Should see how many you can collect while you're here. Okay. They're really not all that important. They don't serve any real function. I'm not going to go out of my way to collect a lot of pins. That are like rewards for doing cool things, maybe. But for the most part, I'll just be having fun with the game, because it's an adorable game, and I love it. Yep, that's why we're playing this. So how are you doing tonight, Eris? Your boy let you get up to go pee earlier. That's very generous of him. What else do you got going on?
Aw.
Oh, I have to get home. I got pulled into this place by that ink monster. The Shadow Blot. It's a thing made of paint and thinner. That Blot seemed awfully scared of the brush. Wow! That's thinner. It dissolves anything painted. Gosh, I wonder what else this brush can do. That's paint. It restores things dissolved by thinner. You're quite the artist. Well, you're just full of surprises. I guess you soaked up some of the Blot. But I'm still me. Let's practice. Not much. Press or hold L2 to use thinner. Press or hold R2 to use paint. So, very obviously, you can see items like this are made of paint. So you can use your thinner on them, and then paint them to come back. You're a bit chilly. The end of the corridor is the courtyard that will take us to the out of Dark Beauty Castle. Also, items that contain loot. When you hit them, they have like sort of a white glow to them. After you hit them, they will turn a more faded, dull color. Pour into the thin gear with R and then press R2 to paint it. So very quickly we are starting to get to the puzzles. And your brush can also thin out cartoon objects like that door frame. Point at the frame with the brush and hold down L2. Yes, thank you. This is a kid's game, which you might have realized by how it fucking holds your hand every 3 seconds. But I promise the puzzles are good. Ta-da! Not to mention how satisfying it is just to paint objects in. And then, of course, you paint back. Whee! Woo-hoo! Meh. Hello. The exit is through this gate. Uh-oh. Seers, part of the Blot's Blotling army. Are they dangerous? Well, they're not good company. Get ready to fight! Use the R stick to aim at your target. Other friends, cursor looks like this. Other opponents, it looks like this. You can fight Blotlings in 2 ways. Hit them with thinner to thin them out, or hit them with paint to turn them friendly. Many opponents are stunned when you jump on their heads. Each time an opponent hits you, you lose a health pip. Lose all your pips, and you're done. This here's only one type of Blotling. Other kinds of Blotlings are far worse, but you'll see soon enough. Okay. How is the weather in Canada? Being chilly, or is it just that, like, your house is a bit chilly and you need blankets? Kind of chilly. Look out! That seer saw you, Mickey, and it looks like it's called in a friend! Oh. Where? So this is the main mechanic. You can turn some friendly, then you no longer have to worry about. I think he's stuck in the thing. It's a bit chilly. It was windy earlier, but sunny. That's good. Yay! Honestly, I've spent so much time in this game just going around to all of the painted areas and just, like, making sure all the cartoons are restored. This is a pressure plate. It will lower when you step on it. You can also make pressure plates go down faster by using triangle while being in the air. Use your spin move on this gear to interact with it. Oh my god, that's Gremlin Calvin. He'll be so happy to get out of that cage. He looks mad enough to break the catapult. When you see other gremlins, try to help them. They're sure to be friends. Now, we could rescue him And as a result, saving gremlins is, aside from the nice thing to do, it also makes it so they will give you some boosts later by solving puzzles for you. So what we could do is break that cage, let him free, or we could go in here for a treasure chest, and as soon as we open it, it'll activate the catapult. Oh boy, whatever shall we do? Careful, Mickey, that chest is sitting on a pressure plate that will fire the catapult if it's disturbed. Do you really want to choose a treasure chest over the safety of a gremlin? Mickey, you just launched Gremlin Calvin to who knows where for a treasure chest? That isn't something a hero would do. Are you one? A hero, that is? Good shit. Good shit. Am I a hero? What a silly question.
Hello.
Must use a spin move on 2 different gears to open the way out. Yes, that's great. But we are looking for fat loot. Tickets are your main currency. They are not particularly... Thinner can remove these toon blocks. Shut up, Gus. You don't even need to, by the way. Those little splotches. Oh my god, shut up. You knocked that gear loose. See the gate opening? One more gear will do it. Here in Wasteland, yada yada yada. Extra content, towers.
Hello.
You're gonna run past it by... Fucking... Yeah, cool. So these little, like, colored sprites, fairies that fly around, the blue ones are paint sprites, and what they do is... Oh my god, shut up! And what will happen is, over time, the green ones will destroy things that you've painted where they're flying, and blue ones will paint areas that are being thinned out. However, there's another use that we will see later. Where they will appear as allies that follow you around and let you do a special instant, That rabbit went this way, right? Boulders like this are how we get around. The rabbit is named Oswald. He set them up. What? A projector screen? What's so strange? Seems natural for cartoons. Well, what's in there? Just get ready to jump. So welcome to another old classic cartoon, Mickey and the Beanstalk, which, yes, is a very real cartoon. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy! Breaking the game already. That's the button. I'm nibbling on some tortilla chips. Ooh, how are those treating you? So this game is basically like a love letter to old Disney cartoons and tortilla. Hurricane Katrina, more like Hurricane Tortilla. It's worth noting that you can't use paint or thinner while in these platforming sections. Beanstalk 3! I don't know if I will make a playthrough of this game, to be honest. Because while it's fun, I don't know if this really belongs on the channel. I don't know, Eris, what do you think? Would you like to travel to Slalom? It's certainly a weird pick. But as I was saying, like, I didn't feel like I was doing a good job with Monster Hunter Wilds. I need to do some more practice and preparation off-screen before I continue that. But I'm not sure if this game really fits. Why wouldn't it belong? Just kind of vibes. Hey, it's Gremlin Tysto! What are you doing, Tysto?
Hi, Gus. Somebody sabotaged this door. It's gonna take paint to fix it.
I mean, on the other hand, it does give me some voice acting fun to do. I suppose I could do it. It's just mostly I focus on, like, a lot of horror games or things like that. Maybe I could do a little bit of a cartoon fun game. Hey, Mickey, can you throw paint? You can throw paint around. Why not paint these gears for Tysto?
That'd be great. I've been working on that middle gear, so don't break it, please.
Now, we could literally just use thinner on it, and that would open the door, or we could just, you know, actually repair it.
Hooray! You fixed it!
Oh no, did you see that? It's a nasty thing related to those sears back there. That pipe section is thinned out, letting steam escape. Don't touch the steam, it'll knock you back. Please patch those pipes when you see them.
Thank you for your help. Only someone with your unique talent for creating paint could have done it. I'll beat you further down the line, I'm sure of it.
Okay. Is there something back here? Yeah, another ticket. So as I was saying earlier, money is not very important in this game. Tickets are your sort of currency, but there's not much to really use them on that's useful. You don't really unlock new abilities in the game. There it is again! We should be able to go that way, but watch your step. Okay. And if you look in the bottom left and right, you can see paint and thinner. You can restore it from years by. Paint or thinner should get you through here. In the big gear, use paint to patch the leaking steam pipe. Well done. Now, as I said earlier, there are choices to make. If you use thinner to solve your problems, you tend to leave things in worse shape. While if you fix things with paint, things tend to go better for the inhabitants of Wasteland. Typically, they'll thank you, reward you. Some of those rewards suck. Play the games that you want. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Watch your step here. Try using double jump. Woohoo! Woohoo! Whee! What's in here? Don't know. What have I got in my pocket? It's a Glock 19! Wait, that's not supposed to seal unless there's an emergency. Is this a trap? It is a trap! Someone shut the door and now a spatter has leaked in here. Not exactly threatening, huh? As I thought, spatters are rarely solitary creatures. Hey you, spatters! Beat it, or Mickey will give you what for. Oh wait, no, that's Tysto.
Well, now, there's still the problem of the exit being closed.
This day on age and YouTube, niche doesn't matter as much as personality for gaming. That's true.
Here, let me clear the path for this collectible for you. Enjoy.
Hold on now, that's Oswald. Could he have set this trap? God forbid. Silly rabbit traps are for... kids? I don't know if that's quite the right message. We should only be locking the children in death traps, Oswald, you silly bunny. And here's the other use for these sprites. Oh my, you've attracted a guardian, Mickey. The guardians you attract can help you in several ways. Press R1 and one of your guardians will race towards your nearest opponent. But wait, there's more. Hold R1 to launch all of your guardians. Terps will unleash thinner, and tints will do the same with paint. A guardian used in either of these ways will disappear. So as you go through that area, whether you paint or thin, whichever one you use more will give you your first guardian. It looks like Gremlin Tim is trapped in the ticket booth by Blotlings.
Hey, you, over here, help me. Deal with these creatures that have trapped me in here, please.
So there we used our guardian, and you can see that our painted Blotlings will try to help us by stunning our enemies and also slightly painting them.
Alright, spatters. Just because Mickey went easy on you doesn't mean I will. Beat it. I'll start those boats for you now. You can jump on them at any time.
Thanks, Tim. The guardians you attract can help you in several ways. You can attract more by painting or thinning the world around you. The bar on the top of your screen shows your progress in attracting guardians. Each segment of the bar you complete attracts a new guardian. A guardian exists to help you, Mickey. Why is anyone's guess. This isn't Mouse PI. What do you mean? This is literally Mouse PI. This is Jack Pepper, don't you know? It's Mouse Epic. I hate that that kind of works, Eris. Yeah, I kind of like that more. Mouse, paint interesting. Paint inhalation. We're gonna be breathing so much paint. Fumes. Woohoo! And we have Oswald again. Oswald seems like a pretty big deal, seeing as he is the, you know, like, king of this place. Mouse Penis Inspector. Is that what it was? So there is an item I am looking for that is hidden in one of the teacups. I hope this doesn't give anybody vertigo. Wouldn't that suck? But I don't know anyone with vertigo. If they had vertigo, why, I bet they'd also have brain damage or something. That's definitely a gremlin wrench, I'd know. Bro, you know the origin of gremlins, right? I had to explain to Eris what gremlins were before the Christmas movie came out. Vertigo home, right? Yeah. Losers. Yeah, I know gremlins. Hell yeah. But look at him shimmying. Thank you for taking care of all the blotlings. If you have the time, there are other rides here that need your help, Mickey. If you're willing to help, come see me near the machine behind the elephant ride. So we could just skip on by and not really help out or anything, but, you know, you don't really get the most out of the game for doing it. They're the little bastards that used to fuck with planes. Yeah! Hello? Where'd he go? Oh, he said the elephants. Elephant, when I see an elephant fly. That song is sung by a character named Jim Crow, by the way. My wrench! Now I can fix the broken elephant ride machine. The spinning cup ride is malfunctioning as well. Looks like the pipes behind the maintenance area walls are leaking. That's my guess. Non-flying types like you can use the elephant ride to jump up on the big tent. From there, you can reach the maintenance area. It's a difficult path, but you seem capable. If you need me, I'll be over behind the spinning cup ride examining the machine. Well, I suppose we can help out. We've already committed this much. What? No! Jim Crow was my nickname in high school? Oh god, no. Say psych. Say psych right now. For those of you not familiar, I don't think it was, Ro. For those of you not familiar with American history, Jim Crow is a famous black caricature from back when people used to wear blackface and black people weren't treated like humans. So there were a series of laws that discriminated against black people after emancipation, after the Civil War, and these laws were called Jim Crow laws because they targeted black people and were often discriminatory. So, yeah. The idea for Walt Disney to name the crows in his movie about a baby elephant, Jim Crow, a little bit like, what does he mean by this? But we already know what he means by it. Because you might not believe this, ladies and gentlemen, but Walt Disney was kind of an asshole. And by kind of, I mean a complete and total asshole. And over there, we can see a chest on the roof.
Hello.
This is a paint and thinner pump. Standard equipment on most rides. Can be filled with either paint or thinner, but never both at the same time. Paint often fixes things up, gets the ride running smoother. Thinner tends to throw a wrench in the works. Sometimes that's handy, though. A paint and thinner pump is always connected to something. This one is connected to the spinning cup. In this case, it's connected with pipes. To repair the ride, patch the pipes and fill the pump. Remember, though, filling it with thinner may have unexpected consequences. This game is pretty straightforward. In order to make things better, you paint it. In order to make things worse, you use thinner. You should basically be using paint 90% of the time in this game.
You fixed the ride! That makes me feel much better. In fact, so much better that I can open this door for you. Please keep whatever you find in there, along with my gratitude. You can take your gratitude and shove it up your ass!
And we walk out here and yay! And now it's spinning and not freaking out like it should, or like it was. And also, we have a opened up doorway with a chest. With a silver pin. That's basically worthless. But it did make the gremlin happy. So, you know, that's something. Let's go ahead and move along with the plot. Alright, Eris, I'll give you 3 guesses what this ride is. Ro will know instantly. Actually, no, not this one. There's another one that's more closer to it. This one is more the Jungle Cruise boat. Yeah. This one's the Jungle Cruise, but there's one later. Look at those boats jammed in here. Some are even overturned. That door should have automatically opened, but I guess it's broken too.
Hello.
There are pipes inside the walls that operate the door's locks. Thinning out those pipes will break the locks and the door should open. Now that I think about it, the hippos are connected to that door as well. Stopping the hippos with paint will bypass the door's locks, and that will open it too. I've been to both parks. Yeah, well, no, it's just because I happen to know you hate It's a Small World with the same amount of passion that I do. And we will be doing the It's a Small World ride in the future. But yeah, everything here is based on things at the parks, from Disney history, especially old, like, animations and stuff, which I adore. It sucks! Yeah. It's a world of... God. It's like iconic, I guess, but it's boring and obnoxious. Yes. Yes, it is. What's that noise? There's a whirlpool! Stay clear of those! Doesn't hold up unless you like Disney for Disney's sake. Yeah. You've never been to a Disney amusement park? Honestly, I hate the fact that I like Disney parks. Because on one hand, it is the most capitalistic, like, shake you down for all your worth kind of place.
Hello.
But from an artistic standpoint, there is nowhere else like it. The amount of, like, mileage they put into making stuff feel like movies or things that exist in the franchise. I don't want to go on principle. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fair, but it really is, like, in terms of entertainment and everything, it is the single greatest amusement park to ever exist. And I do mean that sincerely. And, you know, it sucks. Epcot is really self-sustaining, too. Yeah. Oh god, I killed the frog. They grow a lot of stuff there. Yeah. I honestly wish I hated Disney more than I do, because, first, Walt deserves it. Second, the company is vile. There we are. That's the secret path. And who's this jammy bastard? It's Trigo! Looks like he got captured. Let's release him. Oh, much better. Gremlins, Hyperion, Pinza, and Habel are still caged somewhere. Any of us can help. We'll return the favor at first opportunity. Maybe not the first opportunity, but maybe like when Animal Kingdom is involved in a ton of conservation stuff too. Yeah. Like, genuinely, there are some really good parts. I just wish it wasn't Disney. There are some things to like. No, I've told you, I love it. I really do like Disney World. And it's unfortunate that, you know, they are so damn good at what they do. It's a fun place, but it's like the perfect suburban family horror. Yeah. Where nothing looks wrong, but it feels wrong. Yeah. That's a great way to put it. That was not an easy chest to raid. Food and Wine Festival is awesome, though. Yeah. Like, genuinely, I enjoy myself whenever. To be honest, I think Walt would hate some of what Disney is now. Oh yes, on two principles. One, that it has, quote, gone woke. And two, like the parks specifically. Probably, yeah. Everything is woke now, and also probably... No, he was definitely capitalist, but I'm wondering what he would think about the extreme capitalism, because one part of like the mission statement was to make a place for families to enjoy. And if he sees how expensive it is and like how hard it is for people to really go and enjoy now, I wonder what his thoughts would be. Also, the fact that it's run by Jews. Capitalist, racist, and anti-Semitic. Yeah. Why did the Jews take over my company? I don't get it. It's because they're all so greedy. I could never be like that, says the man twirling his villain mustache who single-handedly created the biggest... He'd hate the capitalism because he's not in charge of it? Yeah. That's probably more likely. Let's see. quite close enough. Hold on, I'll read that in just a second. They finally did the Golden Oaks, which was his plan for a city he ruled. Huh. Yeah. Only slightly less dystopian than Rapture or The Strip. The only reason it's less dystopian is because it didn't happen. I am in your debt. I hope you can help my other trapped friends. I'll express my gratitude when an opportunity presents itself. Good day. Being a fan of, like, animations and stuff, Rapture with way more merchandising, yeah. Now it's just plain old Disney suburb. Yep. You look at the things that, like, have come out of the Disney company, and you're like, wow, this is such a cool thing. You know, and you want to believe in the magic of it. You want to believe that it's all, like, for children and hopes and dreams, and it's just not. It's just not.
Aye, Hyperion, do thank you, sir. See you at the end of this ride.
Imagine if your HOA was just Walt fucking Disney. Killdozer? That's the only response I have to a situation like that, I think, is just to go full Killdozer. What kind of noise is that hippo making? But for the most part, while I do in fact hate the Disney company, I do love the animations and the stories and stuff. The Star Wars stuff is super sick, though. Oh yeah, you went in cosplay? Ooh, who'd you cosplay as?
Pinza is grateful. I'm right behind you. Let's go.
Or maybe
Pinza is grateful. I'm right behind you. Let's go. We'll be friends forever, Mickey. I'm watching you.
Excuse me? That's exactly what The Undertaker told John Cena! Not a specific character, since that's not allowed. I did not know that. That's a little annoying. Ah! This bastard with his mortar! But now we've befriended him, so he should stop causing so much trouble. In fact, he should hopefully start raining bombardments down below. Since they have character actors, park goers aren't allowed to outright dress as characters. Yeah, with the exception of children. I mean, it makes sense. Ah, the sweepers are on the retractable platforms. We're gonna cosplay as a guillotine. Hell yeah. Pinza to the rescue. My trusty wrench will clear the road. This looks like a job for Hyperion. I'll fix this for you. Abel works his magic. Trigo here to return the favor. Watch this. I really wanted to challenge Gaston to a push-up contest, but he wasn't out when I went. Damn. No, the character actors are great too. I sure am glad they pushed these sweepers into the thinner below. This game is brilliant, no flaws, no notes. He'll do it too. Yeah, I know. It's great. Oh, get fucked! In order for something to be... Hey, in order for something to be considered parody, it has to have something called commentary. The commentary here is that Mickey Mouse hates Jews. It's still one of the best, Family Guy bits. Well, there's no going back now. God, last time I was there, I remember getting waved at specifically because I went, oh my god, it's Judy! Louder than I meant to. Judy, Judy, bo booty, no booty, no fee, fi, bo booty, Judy. Now we have a time. Oh my god!
Huh?
Well, if it isn't Mickey the Mouse. I hear you're goody Mr. Two-Shoes.
I can't quite do a Pete voice.
Well, here's your chance to prove it. I spent years getting along with the gremlins, only had to knock 'em around on occasion. Then, the one time I crashed my boat into their village. My boat.
Small Pete. Yep.
I crashed my boat into their village. They seem to think I'm some kind of villain.
Why is he small? You'll see.
Not that I give two hoots what they think, but it was an accident. My ship's log will prove it. Those little monsters won't let me near the wreck to get it, though. I'll bet they'd let you. Find that log from my ship so we can put this to rest and I can get back to work. See you soon, or sooner if you know what's good for ya.
Small Pete ship log. And the answer, Eris, is because there's multiple Petes. Different versions from different eras of Disney. I saw a gremlin brawn atop that pagoda. Perhaps he can tell us how to follow Oswald. Brawn might also have a grasp on whatever Small Pete was complaining about. There's Oswald again. How did he get over there? Surely he didn't lock the door. Surely not. Navigate the Asia boat ride. Yeah, so now we're on to It's a Small World and... Is that the Duolingo bird? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Oswald, the Duolingo bird. And that raises a thing for us. No, so I was right. I was confusing. I thought we came back to this area later, but no, this is the small world boat ride section. Right now, we're in Asia. All of it. It's not going to do the song, is it? No. Well, I guess you're not. Well, I guess you're not a partner of Small Pete. The boats will take you to the island, but not much further. Don't stay on too long. There's some machinery over there, and I happen to know what it does. Controls something called a fire bridge. Curious name for a bridge. It's your key to escape here. The really tricky part is getting to the machinery. They're gonna face some challenges there. But yeah, all of Asia is summarized in this one area. There certainly aren't any differences. Just one big old country, Asia. Let me get over here. And we're gonna break all of our things. And then those, and this, and this, and this, and then we jump up and boom.
And beer.
Oh dear. Looks like the whirlpool sank the boat you're on. You can fix it so you can reach the gears. Those valves behind the big wall are complicated. Asia, it's all the same. It's easier to just pay me to do it. Just because I'm free does not mean my wrench is. Its help requires a small fee. Go ahead, tell them that. Pay him 100 tickets to stop the whirlpool? No! I don't ask for e-tickets for greed, but out of necessity. As I said, Mickey, this is dangerous work. It is not 100 tickets worth of dangerous work. There we are, and now he's friendly, and he is going to... Korea and Japan especially love comparisons. Same with China and Japan. Is he not gonna... I guess not. That's annoying. Oh, there he goes. Now you can see he'll start to fill things in, which can be helpful sometimes. And then other times it can actively sabotage you. Like when they hide a door by painting over it. Or... Yeah, no, actually that's it.
Hello.
Look, these valves control the steam vents. If you use a spin move, I bet you can shut it down. It's pretty old, though. So, boom. Look how dangerous this is. See, that gremlin wasn't lying. This is so difficult. It'd be easier just to pay him. It honestly feels like when, you go to, like, an elderly person's home and you see, here's something that happened. One of, like, my grandparents' friends got a new roof, like, in the last year, despite the fact that they had just gotten one, like, only a few years prior, because someone came along and said, oh, yeah, no, your roof is, done incorrectly, when, in reality, it wasn't. It feels like that kind of scammy when you don't know, or like mechanics, where they'll tell you you have a problem that you don't. hate it when businesses do that. Just predatory, taking advantage of people. Oh yeah, I guess it was semi-dangerous. And we're back up to full health already. Fun fact, his ears rotate on top of his head. They're always facing the same direction. Behold, the fire bridge. That's actually kind of sick, though. I wish there was a giant cogwheel dragon bridge at Disney. You did it! Now you can reach the top of the temple! We have raised the fire bridge. Our first of the handful we're going to get, because we're, again, only going to show off a few. I'm not going for everything in the game. Just stuff that I vaguely recall being interesting or fun puzzles. We've reached the exit, but how does this door open? Try getting up to those levers on either side of the door. Why ever would I do that? Why would I want to open the multi-armed goddess of destruction? Oh yeah, over there is, I'm We don't really need to go over there, I guess. We did it! The door's opening! Let's see, where does this one go? Are you ready to go to the world of gremlins? Oh shit, this is Steamboat Willie! She steamboats on my Willie. Hey, they can't strike you for this part. What the fuck? Clutch. Yeah, what can I say? Kind of a nincompoop. I'm on that cow. Oh. I love Steamboat Willie so much. I cannot put into words. That and Fantasia. I love it so much. Our wonderful village tower and windmill are ruined. Pipes leak everywhere. The pipes here were used to power the entire village. We've got to get them patched up. I just want them to acknowledge Atlantis. Yeah. My house! What's happened to it? That thinner is ruining my lovely house. Please save our village. Okay. And Treasure Planet. Yeah. Treasure Planet's good too, but Atlantis, The Lost Empire, I think is one of the greatest movies that has just never gone acknowledged.
Oh, Franz and Beijing must never touch. You have disturbed the dirt.
Not Atlantis 2, though. Yeah. Look at the valve controls. Spin them to turn them off.
Hello.
Handy time. Take care, Ro. I will see you later. Now you can fix my house. Look at that. Those rides are working again, too. We can use them to get around the village. It's tricky, but I have confidence in you. Bye, Ro. I'm probably going to end here. How long have we been going? About an hour and 15 minutes, because if you can't hear it, my voice is fucking going right now. Because of all the different voices I've done so far. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully this was as fun to watch as it was to play. You did it! Thank you so much! I'll talk to the other gremlins. Everyone will know about what you've done for me. Yep. But we'll be signing off for now, and next time we will come back to complete a few missions. But for now, hopefully you guys had fun. If you did, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing. You know, all the things that you hear a million times before. If you want to see more of this, you know, hang around. But the only thing that I can really ask of you with sincerity is that you guys take care of yourselves, your health, your mental health. That's what's really important. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.